That's some real ass shit.
Like, don't let your boyfriend stop you from finding a husband.
Yeah, like I'm saying, if you're propose and stuff.
Don't let your boyfriend stop you from finding your husband.
Yeah.
100%. Like long life milk, you know what I'm trying to say, opposed to buying fresh milk.
Yeah.
You know, fresh milk will only last you until you know what I mean.
Jam.
The longer life.
Oh, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the show that doesn't have a name. Except we're thinking about calling the show the Everyday Gents. The Everyday Gents. That's what we're thinking. So we're gonna put it to a vote on the socials. But for now, the Everyday Gents is the yo.
I was just returning the favor, bro.
What a neutral thing.
You weren't playing, eh? Yo. You say it's a sip. I know there's a cup here for you. I got it for you myself.
There's one, yeah.
There's no one here.
What's the question? Why am I eating?
That's fine, go for it. So, the question was, if you have a girlfriend that is begging you to do the bare minimum in your relationship.
Okay, define bare minimum.
Taking her on dates, spending time with her. If you're not with her, phone her.
That sounds like, I think bare minimum, alright anyway?
Let me
Bare minimum is subjective, that's all I'm saying. But
Let me
anyway,
tell you the question first, right?
Yeah.
They used to do these small things first, right?
Yeah.
And you don't. Obviously, that's not your wife. That's not the female you see yourself spending the rest of your life. But if she has to beg you to do these things, you'll break up. You're going out, doing your thing, living your best life. Then you see her out with a guy that is now doing everything for her that she begged you to do. How does it make you feel? Don't think of it as like...
Should it make me feel any kind of way?
Yeah, because if you don't see yourself with them...
No, but this is the thing now. Like, you can say this now, but then you see it happening in person with this female that, even though you didn't treat her right, you still care about her.
Yeah.
And you see this happening.
Treating right is also subjective, but anyway.
But now you see this happening. You're telling me you don't feel any type of way.
Alright. Look at it this way. I like this question. It's a very good question. This is the way I look at it. Say I want a mutton bunny. You're not in the mood for mutton bunnies. I go and I get mutton bunnies. How are you going to feel seeing me eating what you didn't want?
That's a good point.
I'm going to be upset because why didn't you ask me?
I did. You didn't want mutton bunnies.
Why don't you just get me and get something else?
You see, now it's becoming a whole different conversation. You see, I personally wouldn't feel any kind of way. Because if that was the prerequisite for a relationship to happen, and I effectively did not submit to said conditions, then I'm effectively saying this is not what I want. So if it's not what I want and somebody else goes to take what they want, it's not what I want. It's none of my business.
Unless the cherry like literally did a 2.0 though. Unless you did a 2.0.
Right, it's right. What you mean a 2.0?
Bro, like, you know, when you, maybe for example, when you were with her, she wasn't like at her best, you know?
Oh, you mean she upgraded?
Yeah, like now, yeah. Then maybe then I would feel like I need a round 2 or something. I need to taste your upgrade, you know?
That's just bitterness. Bitterness, jealousy, and selfishness. That's all that is.
Nah, it's just I want to try a new. Bro, yesterday there was an iPhone swap. Today's an iPhone 13. Still iPhone, but I wanna see what the iPhone 13 got, bro.
It's the same phone.
You know?
Just a different price.
Pro Max, my friend. And you're right, the price is different, so I'm not gonna lie, because when we were together, when you were still 1.0, McDonald's was good enough.
Now
you want
buy the Ocean Box, the oyster box, all of it. Oh yeah. Right, so how do we feel about sneaky links? Is a sneaky link something we should encourage? Is it empowering? Or is it something we should discourage in lieu of committed and fulfilling relationships? Sorry, let me put my phone on.
For me, I think it should be more than encouraged, bro. Like, I think that's the new wave nowadays. Like, honestly, I had a situation where I was with someone and we used to do those sneaky things.
Sneaky links.
And it lasted longer than and lasted 3 relationships long, I think.
Wait. You're saying you were sneaky linking through 3 relationships with one person.
No, what I'm saying is that person was always available no matter how many relationships I went through.
So what you're saying is you're sneaky linking to 3 relationships.
So you were Jordan.
No, what I'm saying is the expiry date is a lot more longer. It's like long life milk, you know what I'm trying to say, opposed to buying fresh milk.
Yeah.
You know, fresh milk will only last you until you know what I mean.
Jam.
The longer life milk,
yeah.
So that's what I think. Like, if people understand that we just satisfying each other's needs, right?
What are each other's needs? Let's get into that later.
Like, you know, reading books to each other.
What books are we reading?
Like fucking I don't know, Twilight or something, you know?
Okay.
That kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Alright, no, something that fulfills you relationship.
100%.
So what you're saying is, even though you went through 3 different relationships, at the same time, there was one person that was always there. Regardless, they were there for you to say, well, okay, for that intimacy, that fulfillment of whatever it is that you're working.
She was there to do her job, basically.
What's her
Let's just
craft?
put it like that. Is servicing a person, you know. You don't take your cab for the service all the time, but when you do, you know there's that one person that's gonna be able to service the mechanics of your vehicle. You know what I mean? So as long as that person does a good job, I think that person will be the mechanic that you're always gonna go to.
Showcase.
Unless that person fucking dies or
showcase.
You know?
So would you not then argue that you were in a relationship and you were busy with 3 different people?
No, because I don't cheat if I'm in a relationship. I don't.
Okay.
I don't. That's the truth. But I will tell you if I'm gonna cheat.
So when do you cheat? If
like,
not in a
I'm
relationship?
saying I will tell you if I'm gonna cheat. Like I have told my partner before,
Yes.
like, listen, you fucking around. You know what I mean? Please change A, B, and C. You know what I'm trying to say? No, the true story goes a little bit like this. So I had a partner and she was a pathological liar, basically. Chicks. I was like, hey. And before you came in the view, Reese was asking me about like dating somebody that had different kind of O's or whatever, and you found out about it and whatever.
Dropping names?
No. You'll say we're not doing that.
No dropping names, yeah.
So this cherry, it was like a fake thing because I had a span of cherries at the time, fucking wanting to
do the most.
Let's
cut down on the swearing as much as we can.
Baby cow.
Okay.
As much as we can.
So I had a fucking lot of cherries. I decided like I had a lot of cherries that were interested in dancing.
That's a lot. Just all pockets.
Maybe at the time I had about 4 or 5 roses.
Alright, nothing wrong.
You know? So I didn't wanna do that, you know what I mean? I really didn't wanna do that. And this one particular cherry dog, she was so locked up, bro. Like she had fucking, sorry for swearing. She had everything going for her. But the flop was she was dating one of the spallies. What? She was dating another O.
Yeah.
That Spally was close to me because he used to drive our company bus and stuff like that.
Alright, so you didn't dollar based on the relationship.
But he passed away, chick. So I said, look at the Bali and the Bali had just passed away. So I said, he just passed away, and you're dating his son for I don't know how long. Now you're trying to come over here, and I can't do that. You check. So long story short, I ended up getting a cherry just so this cherry can. And this cherry we ended up dollaring, and then she ended up cashing some fields or whatever. And she was a pathological liar, so I ended up breaking up with her maybe 3 or 4 times, and then eventually I said, look, I'm not gonna keep breaking up with you because we keep getting back together. We had an attachment with something, you check. So I said, if you like, honestly, there's another cherry that I'm shooting with, and she smarts to dollar, but I put her on the back burner for you or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna keep like doing all this, BS, then I'm telling you now straight up that I'm gonna end up doubting this cherry. And this other cherry, she was okay with me having a full cherry, you check.
So she was okay with being a side chick.
Yeah, she was hundreds of that, bro.
Which some cherries are. You get some girls who are okay with being side chicks.
She was 100. So I told her to get in for far. I ended up already. And then on Christmas Day, bruh.
Yo.
On Christmas Day.
Jesus' birthday.
Ah, gosh.
Bro, this shit ended up, I don't know what happened. So she ended up like.
You're only looking at Bonnie's face. What this time. And listen to the story, you're only looking at his head.
Like.
Funny, intriguing.
Hey.
She ended up finding out somehow. I don't know what by what means.
What should we find out? Didn't you already tell her?
No, I'm saying I told her I was gonna cheat, but I didn't tell her that.
Alright,
this is what's going on and all that. You check. So she ended up finding out who's the girl, and all this girl was from, like, you know.
So and so, yeah, we're not giving
yeah. So, her brother was there at the time at the Bozy.
Alright.
He came to visit and stuff like that. So I'm like, yo, like, look. I think the only thing I ever asked her was, do you really want to talk about this now when your brother's here? Like, it's fine for you tomorrow. Don't you want to, like, pick this up tomorrow? She's like, no, you need to tell me now. That's another thing. Your chicks are too emotional, bro. Like, you don't know how to, like, have a time and a place for shit. You know what I mean?
I can agree with that.
Bro, like, she's...
Let me just say in my experience. I don't want to say, I don't want to make it complete. But in my experience, I can agree with that. Sometimes emotion does take over more so on the female side.
Yeah. So
sometimes.
And she's prior to that moment, she was with me for like I think 2 years. So she knew the person that I was. Like, I'm gonna tune you the vibe anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's whatever. But I guess she just wanted to know that time. So we had a spare room in the Bozy. So I just took her there and I was like, look, alright, this is the story I told this Cherry.
Yeah.
You know, and then she ended up not being happy about it. But my point is, I don't mind that, bro. 100%.
Whose fault is it?
But if you told
How much do you want to be in the show? Just come sit here, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, you must put the clap. Welcome, Reese.
On the show, Reese. What is your question, Reese? For
Okay,
him?
yes. You said that she got emotional about it, right? My thing is, if you said that you were honest and you told her, this is what's going to end up by happening, right? But then she got emotional when she found out. But then you said you were being honest with her, that she appreciates you now for being honest, but you didn't tell her she had to find out by herself. So I feel it's right that she actually did get emotional because you did hide it from her.
I'm not saying it's not right, but I mean, she just got emotional about the situation, you know.
So what are we saying here, guys?
I'm saying, like, if I'm telling you something, if I'm pre-warning you about something,
then what you're saying is you don't have to announce it because you've pre-warned that it's going to happen.
so what? Why are you so surprised about it? Like, I've already told you,
It's
know.
going to happen. If
This is what's going to happen.
Okay, now, if tables were turned, right?
Preachers learn, lessons learned.
Just listen, hear me out. If tables were turned and she warned you about this, right? She goes out, she does it. You hear from other people that she was doing this, you go to her phone, you find out. You get upset about it because she didn't tell you. Are you not going to react the same way as she did?
That's the thing, I won't get upset about it. That was what I was going to say.
Can we put a pin in going through phones also? Finish this and we're going to put a pin in going through phones. But
Like, I won't get emotional about it. You know what I mean?
Also, it depends on the type of person that you are.
Maybe that's why I won't get emotional about it. Because for me, let me tell you what happened, right? So there was this other chick at work. This other bra wanted her, right? I don't want to say like what race and all that shit.
Yeah, no,
I don't want to make it seem like it's only that particular race or whatever that does that. But maybe, I don't know. So I'm saying, like, so this nigga wanted her contact. So I said to her, look, this nigga wants your contact, you know? And then she's like, okay, you can give me my contact. I'm like, don't you have a nigga? You know what I mean? Like, don't you have a nigga or something? She's like, yeah, I got a nigga. But she's like, check this out. This nigga that I'm with him for, I don't know, about 3 years or something. 3 years is a long time, especially in today's day and age, bruh.
3 years is a very long time.
So,
have you ever been in a 3-year relationship?
Yes, I have.
It's a long time.
How many times?
A long time.
How many times?
2.
You see.
It's in that time, never mind.
You deserve a plaque for that. Like, if you can do 3 years, bro, you deserve like a plaque in this day and age. So this chick is like, yo, this nigga's with me for 3 years and he didn't even, like, you know, put a ring on it or whatever. So, and she even said, she told him, like, yo, if you really...
Is that the prerequisite time Like 3 years is too
No,
long.
but yeah, what I'm saying, yeah,
Alright,
this girl
alright.
had an interesting fucking,
Alright.
you know, she had an interesting point that she brought, and
Alright.
so she's like, look, this nigga's been with me for 3 years and he never put a ring on it. So she's like, she told him that if you don't feel that after 3 years, you know, that I'm the person that you want to be with or whatever, and another nigga feels like that after one moment of seeing me or whatever, then why should I not let that nigga have his opportunity? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, why shouldn't I let him have his? I was like, you know what, fuck, that's so real, bro. That's some real ass shit.
Like, don't let your boyfriend stop you from finding your husband.
Yeah, like I'm saying, if you're gonna propose and stuff,
Don't
then
let your
maybe-
boyfriend stop you from finding your husband.
Yeah.
100%. Like if you're gonna propose to get married, then maybe then you know, because niggas at least telling you, look, the only thing that separates me and you from being husband and wife now is maybe.
So what
crown or
she's
something.
basically what she's saying is, I've been with this guy for a duration and he hasn't shown a permanent commitment towards me. Why should I not let somebody else who is showing a permanent commitment towards me get a chance?
Okay, let me put it to you like
Yeah,
this.
but-
Let's pose a question to you. A cherry smarts you, right? This cherry is I don't know, chartered accountant. She's got a lacquer crown. She's comfortable. She smarts you. Now you got a cherry, but the cherry that you with now at the present moment, okay, you know, I don't want to insult people that got cherries, but she's not on the level of this person that's pursuing you. And besides money, not to make it just about money, but I'm saying like this cherries, because Reese was saying like somebody's offering you, you know, you leave your partner and then this person ends up with somebody that's offering you all the things that person couldn't give. Do you say no to that now just because you got a cherry, but the cherry you with is not offering you, you know, whatever that you wanted?
Why are you settling for less?
You feel me? Like,
Okay. You're throwing around values, but values are subjective. What you're looking for and what I'm looking for are two different things. Maybe you looking for Cherry who is sorted independent, as well as you being sorted independent, you'll come together. Some people are looking for people who they can look after. That's just how they are in their minds. Where it's like, okay, I'm the breadwinner, and then this person's gonna take care of my home, I'm gonna take care of her and my home. Some people are looking for one thing, other people are looking for other things. So maybe to some people, maybe it'll be like, hey, what am I doing? This person's holding me back that I'm with. This person that wants to be with me is the goal. But also, more importantly, people don't ever like you. People will always like the idea they have of you first.
Facts.
They don't know you. They know you well enough to have an idea of you. That's why they want you. They want the idea they have of you in their mind. And that's where the first big fight comes in, is when you are who you are. You get comfortable enough to be yourself.
South Africa, do we really believe what in that though? Because I heard my girls put in that's facts, but I don't know if that's like 100%.
Then, okay, all these people you're talking about now, even the examples you gave, think back nicely, are they happy right now? Is it stable, happy marriages, happy relationships, everything's hundreds?
I mean, that's got fuck all to do with me, whether they're happy now or
No,
not. But I
I'm
can
not
say,
in general,
but-
we're using statistics now.
But I can say, like I said it last week, like a lot of the people that I've been with personally have pretty much leveled up. You know what I mean? They've pretty much improved after.
So, oh yeah, I remember you said you were the plug.
Yeah.
Like after you, they found their way in life. They went through, they needed to go.
100%. Like, and it's been like that with most of them. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know. Maybe that's just what I was put on earth to do, is to make people find their true self. I don't know. You know. I'm not bragging or saying something. I'm just telling you the
Facts.
100%.
Spitting facts, using statistics. Okay.
100%. I'm
So-
not trying to make myself like bigger than anybody, but yeah.
How would you feel, right? Not even how would you feel. Never mind feelings. How would you react or deal with somebody after you being genuinely happy, although you genuinely love them?
How
And
would
if
I
you tell
feel?
me, as long as they're happy, I'm okay.
Bro.
I can throw this whole hubbly at you. We're looking
No.
for real things now.
Nah, like honestly, I mean, I'll
Why you
be.
fold your arms?
I'll
Who's happy
be-
after you that hurt you like this? What's going on?
Nothing, Karim. Continue.
I'm saying, this is the thing. Me, I'm not an emotional person, bro. Like, I feel like I'm really not an emotional person, and that's...
Side note, a lot of single people aren't emotional people. Anyway.
I'm really not, bro.
Yeah.
Like, for me, first things first, I have to put this out there, right? No person that I've ever dated has ever broken up with me, ever. Check.
That's a strong one. That's one.
So, if I broke up with it means that I've only broke up with them. So if I broke up with you, whoever you're gonna be after that, there's nothing for me to feel bad about or sad about because I decided to leave you after
Have you
I
been broken
know
up
that I've
with?
given everything.
Yeah.
And how did that make you
Why?
feel?
Yeah, why?
Like shit.
Why?
Were you like fucking around or something?
No, it's just like I was ready for something that person wasn't. Like even though I felt like shit for like a while because I felt like I couldn't fulfill this person's needs in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
they
Went to other people on their own level, and I took my time to find somebody on my level.
So you brought up the word levels, which is an interesting word.
Standards.
Okay, standards even. We can use that. So is that what's happening in society? Some people are here, some people are here, some people are here, some people are here.
There's things that some people are ready for that other people aren't, and vice versa. So now imagine there's somebody that's ready to get married, ready to start a family, settle down, and they're in a relationship with someone who just wants to go out partying, spending time with their friends, not really interested in that, and they're in one relationship. They both care about each other. That relationship is not going to last because they're not on the same level.
Wait, what? Say that again? Say that again? How do you...
Where does compromise come in?
You can work on it, but it works both ways. So say the guy always wants to spend time with his friends, he always wants to be entertaining other people, whereas his female now wants to start a family, wants to settle down with everything. They're not on the same level, they're not eye to eye in life. It's not going to work out.
So is anybody wrong in that situation?
No one's wrong.
But no one's right either.
Exactly. So if you cannot compromise and get to the same level where you're like compromising, where like, okay, you go out, you do this on your own time, but spend this amount of time doing what we need to do in order to reach a certain goal.
It sounds like you're talking from a very specific perspective. But without getting too deep. She's
playing it over safe. Let me just say, I'm so happy.
Message that's coming across here.
I'm so happy
it's about one person.
Bro, like I'm so happy you called it out because Homegirl is playing it over safe.
Very politically correct here.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've been in a situation like that, right? Maybe even going through something like that, but I've also...
Where you were ready for family and someone wanted their friends.
Man, it could have been the other way around.
You wanted your friends, they wanted their family.
Like, you never know. But at the same time,
No, I
I've
do
also
know.
watched it happen.
Oh, okay.
And I've watched it happen in front of me.
Even on the side. Not
Yes,
just
on the side.
Yes.
On the side.
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about. I just know in general, this is how advise. This is how advise. But, so then what must happen? Must you leave or must you wait? Because you got to where you got to, wanting what you want because of your life experiences. So what are we doing? Are we leaving to go find someone with similar life experiences where they've got to where I've got to? Or are we waiting for the person that we want to get to where you need them to be? What are we doing?
Imagine this person is promising you all of this, right? Now, words without actions means nothing. You can talk.
The Bible says it, faith without works is dead.
But if there's no actions,
put the whole mic on, you're not talking.
Still recording. Oh, when I'm busy, yeah. Hollywood.
Oh, yeah.
What you betting on, bro? Who's gonna be trolling at on my jam?
No, I'm busy, there's not coming.
Hey, say France, it made a mess last night. But anyway,
what is it saying?
you were saying that giving us a lot of politically correct answers, but it's burning on the inside. That's what you're saying.
Right.
Where's our drink, first of all?
Where
Because
is your
like-
drink? There's a get other drink.
I can't drink because it's gonna get deeper, man.
It must get
It
deeper.
needs to. That's the thing. You're playing it so safe.
Sir.
up
Production
in here.
manager. Thank you, sir.
Playing it
Advising
too
must be
safe.
Fire. Yo.
How's the bottle? Let me pour another one.
So just make sure you don't show the brand because Whiting's we're not sponsored.